Yo, Mr. Boyle here, and we're going to continue going through our simplifying or your expressions notes for algebra. And the next example here that we're going to hop to deals with simplifying expressions. We're also going to get into understanding vocabulary and then evaluating expressions. When it comes to simplifying expressions, we're going to be doing what's called combining like terms. So like terms are things that have the same letter connected to them in a kind of a weird way. So for instance, here in the M's here, HM or 8M and 11M are both the same. So they went ahead and combined those and get 19M. Then we put the numbers together and we get 7 minus 13, which is minus 6. I always look at it as it's kind of like when you're in elementary school and you had a car rider tag, a walker tag, or a bus rider tag. So anybody with the M tag needs to go together. So that's where we get the 19. The 7 and 13 don't have any marking after them, no term. So then we just put or no variable. So we'll put them together and get that answer. B, kind of a tricky one, y squared and x squared. Those are two different sets of variables after the coefficient or the numbers. So that one's already in simplest form. C and D are a little bit more challenging because they have the distributive property in that. So what we had to do here is we have to take care of the parentheses and get that out of here. So we'll multiply everything inside by 7, and then we'll combine the like terms, which here are the M terms, and then just bring the minus 28 down. Same thing with D. So we go ahead and distribute the 5 through to both terms, and then we simplify from there. Example number 6, so understanding vocabulary. So terms are what are the pieces that make up the expression. So that's why the 2x squared minus 3x and the 5. The coefficients are the numbers that are in front of a variable. So in front of a letter. So that's the 2 and the negative 3. And then you can see a constant is a number that is all by itself. Letter B here is just another example of that. Last thing we'll look at here is evaluating expressions. So each expression, we need to solve it. So we're evaluating. Evaluating means that we're actually going to find out what the answer is. So if we were to plug in negative 2 for A, and we were going to plug in 5 for B and 3 for C, we would plug it all in, put it in our calculator, and we'll get 49. One of the things, be very careful when you have more than one thing together. I always tell people put parentheses. So put a parenthesis around the 4, around A, which would be negative 2, and a parenthesis around C, which is 3. And then work the thing out. So same thing with letter B. You can plug the numbers in. You can see what the numbers are. On here, again, on this one, when it's fractions, make sure you get the answer for your top first and your bottom. Make sure they're just a number over number, and then do the division. So I would do all of the stuff up here. I'd go 2, parenthesis, 6 squared minus negative 3 squared, parenthesis, see the answer I get, and then divide it by 3. Hey, this is Mr. Boyle, and that is Algebraic Expressions Guided Notes. I'm out.